As far as the injuries go, really, Norman Lott is Omar is really the only one. He hurt his knee, and then we'll get an MRI and see how he is tomorrow, exactly what it is. Other than that, the guys did a nice job there as far as that goes. Great win. Appreciate our fans. They're unbelievable. How loud they are, how disruptive they are for an opposing team, and we appreciate that. There's all kinds of good stats to go over. I'm not sure I can cover them all, but for the media, you can do your homework and get them. But there's a lot of people that played really well, and I'm proud of them for that. Coming off an emotional win against the Lions, and then coming into this thing and playing with the energy that we played with. I thought the coordinators had great plans. Like I said, all three phases contributed. So between Spags and Nags, they both did a great job with their game plans. The guys bought into them. And then Dave, obviously, Bucker's back now. He's got a couple field goals under his belt and killing that ball right now. So it's a good thing. And Reza had a nice day punting. So all in all, it was just a good day. And my heart goes out to Pete. Pete and I have been doing this a long time. So, you see him, and he gets that the team with the injuries, man, just had to go through. And I know it's the Raiders, and I know we like to get after the Raiders, but you hate seeing that happen to his players there. He had a couple different injuries that took place there. So, tough deal. But he's a good football coach. Time's yours. Yeah, I thought, listen, it was great to have him back. I think you saw, got my voice. I think you saw him, the trust that Pat has in him, and which is so important for, so important for Pat and the guys. It was great. I thought the receiving crew did a nice job, but it was great to have him back in there, and the energy he brings, I just think, is tremendous. So, yeah.
The touchdown he has, his second touchdown, is that the way that's designed? Is that the first option on that play?
It was today.
I know you're only as good as your next game, but how meaningful is it to have both sides of the ball kind of percolating the way they did today? Maybe first time in a while they would simulate that.
Yeah, no, it was great. I mean, anytime you can have a win like that, fourth quarter like that, where you can run the ball every snap, and at this level it's a good thing. I appreciate the energy the most. Just the guys, their whole frame of mind was solid. Now we got a good team coming in again this week, so we got to make sure that we're solid there as we go.
Feel each side sort of feeding off the other. I mean, I know you see it as a complementary game all the time. Something like this have that sort of effect back and forth.
Yeah, I tell you, you know the answer to that. I mean,
when it comes to the offense with Reid throughout the game planning process leading up to this game, could you just tell how things were just going to open up and how it got on the field today, how everybody?
Yeah, he did. I mean, he did a great job. I was a little cautious with him on how many plays and all that, but I thought he came out and functioned at a high level for being gone for all this time. I mean, it's crazy that he can come back and do what he did. So, and do it at the level that he did it at. But we'll gradually build him. We'll build him up. We'll get his reps up here a little bit, and as we go, you got to be careful with that when somebody's been off for a while. So, but listen, I thought all of them together did some really good things, and then at the end, Xavier had another round that he did very well with, and so there's a lot of things happening there that are positive.
How critical was the defensive to run down early and just compress the defense?
Yeah, that running back's a good player. I mean, he's I was really impressed with him. For our guys to do what they did, I thought was tremendous. It always starts up front with the big guys, and they take care of their job on both sides of the ball, and normally good things happen.
Coach, you injured Omar, but Trey Smith did not come back in the second half. They stepped back in the press box to us. Can you just tell us how he's doing, and then maybe how Mike did filling in for him?
Yeah, I didn't mention Trey. Trey's back did lock up on him, so we've got to just see. Hopefully it's nothing, but you're right. Yeah, we'll just see how he does, and then Caliendo did a nice job of coming in. Moore filled in again and did a nice job there. So all in all, it was a good job there.
By the end of the game, you had even more backups in. Those are valuable reps for them in gameplay, right?
Yeah, they are. We got everybody in the game, so yeah. Without pouring it on here, some of these questions, we have to play the Raiders again. So, but yeah, it was great to do.
Difficult thing to try to finish a game that way because you don't want to pour it on and just try to navigate getting through that. It's pretty rare in this league that you have games like that.
Yeah, I mean, very seldom do you get in a fourth quarter and not throw the ball. I mean, yeah, that doesn't happen very often. So, but it was good. I mean, it's a great thing to have. Yeah, compliment to our guys. I mean, that's for the job they did.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Kansas City Chiefs got off to a strong start against the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday, October 18th. During the first half, Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes led Kansas City to an early 21-0 lead after throwing for 206 yards and 3 touchdowns, with Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice back in the mix. Tight end Travis Kelce's production seemed to take a hit. However, he remained effective, catching both of his targets for 51 yards before halftime, cheering Kelce on against the Raiders at Arrowhead Stadium in Week 7, his fiancée, Taylor Swift. She was photographed in Kelce's suite next to her dad, Scott Swift, on Sunday. Fans were thrilled to see Swift back at Arrowhead Stadium following a jam-packed promotional tour for her record-breaking album, The Life of a Showgirl. While Swift kept a low profile, Kelce's father, Ed Kelce, earned praise for his public gesture celebrating his future daughter-in-law. While walking through Arrowhead Stadium, Ed passed out friendship bracelets to fellow Chiefs fans that read Taylor E. Travis. One fan commented on Instagram, "This is the cutest thing ever." One woman wrote, supporting his future daughter. "You can tell he adores her from when he was at the Eras concert." Ed's girlfriend, Maureen McGuire, died at age 74 on August 1st. Following her death, Ed shared a picture of the 14-time Grammy winner on Maureen's obituary page holding a homemade card and friendship bracelet. All three are decked out in Chiefs gear. Ed credited Maureen for giving him a heads up on who Swift was before meeting her for the first time. During an appearance on Odyssey's 92.3 The Fan in Cleveland, the Chiefs star's dad admitted he couldn't remember the singer's name. When Travis has a lot of friends coming into town to go to the game, everyone meets at his house, although he's not there. They have a shuttle that comes and picks everybody up and takes them to the game, Ed said, while noting it's impossible to remember everyone who was there that day. And Taylor comes in, walks in with a security guard, and I look at her, and I had my girlfriend with me, and I mentioned to Maureen, "Oh, my God, I know this kid but I don't know what her name is." "Geez, you know, like a real idiot." Maureen quipped back, "You don't know her? This is Taylor Swift, you idiot." In an interview with the Los Angeles Times in February 2024, they both gushed over spending time with the opalite singer. While Swift posed for pictures with Ed, "Hey," McGuire said, pretending to be jealous, "That's my boyfriend." The comment made the pop star laugh. Swift, 35, has previously explained how she manages to fly under the radar when she wants to avoid the cameras. Speaking to BBC Radio 2's Scott Mills on October 10, she said, "I think the entering and exiting building without being